Veterans, narating ng ating mga manong ang hindi nila narating noon. Naipasa sa Senado ang isang panukalang batas na magbibigay sana ng pensyon at benepisyo na ipinagkait sa kanila ng 1946 Rescission Act. For our manongs this year, their dreams of recognition, pensions, and benefits were so close and yet so far. Di ba, Ching?
Talagang nakakalungkot din yan, Jel. At kasama natin si Rodney Haleco, our Washington, D.C. reporter. He has covered the defeats and the victories that our manongs experienced on Capitol Hill. Gayon din si Luisa Antonio ng San Francisco Veterans Equity Center at si Manong Gomesindo Bonda, isang World War II veteran. Rodney, mula pensyon, naging lump sum payment na lang ang pinag-uusapan para sa ating mga manong. What is your prognosis? What is the prospect of this lump sum payment for our veterans, given the fact that our lawmakers are busy preparing for bills or working on bills that would help with the economic recovery?
What they're pursuing now is the lump sum, or the FILNER, almost $200 million lump sum, that the money is already there, but there is no language, there is no law by which to tap that money. Almost $200 million, which will give $15,000 for U.S.-based veterans, Filipino veterans, and $9,000 for those in the Philippines.
Rodney, may pag-asa bang maibigay ito sa kongresong ito?
Well, ito ang hinahabol ngayon because there is a Inouye version wherein the equity, the lump sum was tapped in a bill that would provide the economic stimulus package for the U.S.
Ito yung pangalawang stimulus package na pinapag-usapan.
Yes, and ang strategy ngayon is they are trying to pursue that lump sum, get that lump sum, and next year on the 111th Congress, pursue S1315, which will provide pension for our veterans.
So hindi pa patay ang panukala, ang proposal para sa pensyon. Luisa, your thoughts on this? What is your group going to do? Next Congress, another mission, another bill.
At the Veterans Equity Center, we still see a lot of veterans who still wants to see the recognition for a pension. And on top of that, they don't want their residence as a factor. So they don't want a diminished pension when they eventually go home to the Philippines.
Because $9,000 lamang ang ibibigay sa mga veterano na nakatira sa Pilipinas.
So for a lot of the veterans at the Veterans Equity Center that we talk to, ang kanilang feeling, and that's what we're pushing, is to start, to get the full veterans equity package, and then if it's going to go down, at the very least, you're asking for the full recognition and the full pension.
Pero yan ay sa susunod ng Kongreso. Okay.
Alright. Alam mo, Jane, may katanungan dito ang ating kasamang si Henny Espinosa. Yes, Henny?
Yes, Jill. Actually, dito sa San Francisco, napakarami talaga mga veterano. Na-cover natin yan, yung lump sum. At first, marami sa mga veterano natin ang talagang ayaw dito kasi nga maraming makakat na benefits such as the SSI, Medicare, Medical. Pero sa amended version nga ni Senator Daniel Inouye, marami ng mga veterano ang parang, o sige na, dahil hindi na matatanggal itong mga SSI, Medicare, at Medical, at nare-recognize ang kanilang active service sa U.S. military. Pero may tanong si Mr. Nakwa.
I would like to ask the question with regards to reunification of the family. What will be happen? Suppose we get the lump sum money, $15,000. What will be happen to our family reunification?
Kapag po tinignan natin yung family reunification, yung ay nasa immigration po yun. You're reunifying your kids. So that has nothing to do with U.S. PA benefits po. So those are two different topics that we need to tackle.
May katanungan ang ating kasama ditong si Manette Vera.
Actually, may comment si Ado Penalizo dito. He's from the Justice for Filipino-American Veterans.
Yung position namin sa JFAB, in-echo ko lang yung comment ng iba, definitely full recognition sa lahat ng mga veterano and to highlight the role that they have contributed during World War II. Pero lilinawin lang natin, if you have read the text, maganda yung magkaroon ng lump sum and then after that yung pension. Pero apprehensive lang kami kasi may provision dyan which shows na may quit claim provision, which means that upon the acceptance of the $15,000, you're actually releasing all future benefits.
they take cognizance of the objections of some about the quit claim. They hope to overcome all of that by this 110th Congress, and then move on to the full pension next year.
Si Bev, may katanungan sa audience.
Yes, we have our very own immigration expert, Attorney Lou Tansico, would like to comment on our topic.
Yeah, I just want to clarify that this veterans issue is an issue of injustice. Okay, we are trying to rectify the errors of the Rescission Act of 1946. So this lump sum provision or even the bill came out because during the last part of Congress, the SB 1315, the provision on Filipino veterans was eliminated. And now we are working backwards because President Bush on September 30 of this year already signed $198 million, which is allocated to the Filipino World War II veterans. But that doesn't mean that we will forget our fight for full equity.
Tanong ko lang po si Manong Gomesindo Bondan. Sir, ano ang inyong masasabi sa ating mga kababayan na nanonood? May panawagan ho ba kayo para sa equity?
Ang masasabi ko lamang, dapat magkaisa ang veterano na ipaglaban ang aming equity, ang aming recognition. Hindi masyado ang pera. Ang pera ay may palagay akong makabubuti sa mga veteranong nasa Pilipinas. Sapagkat yung mga yon ay walang tinatanggap. Kami rito ay merong tinatanggap kahit na papano. Ang mahalaga sa amin ay kilalanin kami. Recognition.
Okay.
Ayun.
Maraming salamat po.
Number 5, Jabberwock.